Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Ready to call to order our regular meeting for the month of September, which is hard to believe. I understand Ms. Camp is not going to be able to make it tonight, and our new student board member is not going to be able to make it tonight, but I'm sure we look forward to welcoming Elena Sheridan as our student board member next month, hopefully. She'll be a real good addition to the board, I think. Board members, in your packets, you have a proposed agenda for tonight's meeting. Floor would be open for a motion that we approve or add or subtract as you would like to suggest.
Make a motion to approve the agenda for the September 2nd meeting.
Okay, have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Thank you. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Board members, you had in one of the emails that Ms. Williams sent you the draft minutes of the August board meeting. Floor would be open for a motion to approve those subject to any changes.
Make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Got a motion
Second.
and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Thank you. You also, in today's email from Ms. Williams, had financial matters. If you wanted to look at those financial reports, disbursements for the month specifically.
Make a motion to approve August disbursements.
All right, thank you. Got a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Great, thank you very much. Our principals' reports tonight. Ms. Baker, welcome.
Good evening. So we've had a great first month of school at Askins. Our teachers and students have been working hard and they've settled into a nice routine. Our after-school program started last week and we have 88 students that are staying this year in our after-school program. And it's a great program. They get to have snack, they get to help with their homework, and we even have Mr. Brad who's teaching them how to line dance. So we're very proud of this program and we're happy that we can serve 88 students in that program. We do have a few events coming up in September at Askins. This Friday we will celebrate Grandparents' Day. Our grandparents are invited to come in, join their grandchild in the gym, and they're going to make friendship bracelets. So we're excited to do that, and Ms. Barnett came up with that idea, and we look forward to seeing them this Friday. Also, later this month, during the week of September 15th, we'll have our yearly Scholastic Book Fair, which falls in the week of our parent-teacher conferences. They're Tuesday the 16th, and so we'll have that open that night so that the parents can come in and shop with their children. We also will be celebrating College App Week that week, so we got a lot going on that week, so the kids can dress up, and it's Fair Week as well, might as well throw that out there. But they'll get to dress up like the career they want, dress up for an interview of the job they want, and even wear like their favorite college or school shirt. And we don't have school that Friday, the students don't, it's a staff day. So we have a go to work with a family member challenge. So they can go to work with any family member. They can either write a paragraph about their day, or they can take a picture while they're at work with their family member and turn that in, and they'll receive free admission to an FHS ball game. So we thank Fayetteville High School for working with us to provide that. So we have a lot going on, but that's it.
Awesome. Anyone have a question?
No, but I love the friendship bracelet idea. That's
It is a cute idea.
Okay, okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate all you're doing. Ms. Taylor?
Hey, good afternoon, good evening. Fayetteville Middle School is also off to a great start. And y'all, it's been a blast. Like, I've just really enjoyed getting to know the kiddos and getting to know the staff, and we're on track. Everything is great. We started our mindfulness program with Ms. Shia Hicks, where students are learning. Ultimately, the goal is to learn to focus on their breath so that it can help with calming themselves whenever they're feeling anxious or irritated or whatever. We started with Ms. Shia's class with just closing our eyes and paying attention to details first, and then we'll focus on breath as they get more settled with their mindset and calming breaths and those kinds of things. So that program is underway. We also officially started today our clubs. So we have, I'm just going to read them off. We have an arts and crafts club. We have the Gamers Club that met today. It was a huge success. We have a gardening club, Tiger Spirit Club, and then we have a book club. And the book club will involve those that want to silent read, since we don't have an official STAR program or AR program anymore, or those who want to be involved in the book discussion. So there's something for everybody this year, I hope. If you think of any other programs that or hobbies that we may have left out, because we want to be very inclusive and make every student feel like they have something to do at our school, whether it's with gardening or reading or arts and crafts or just decorating posters for game days. We will have, excuse me, sinuses, morning tutoring sessions for math and ELA. We're still in the process of nailing down our tutors, but we think we have 2 candidates, so hopefully as soon as we can get confirmation from them, we'll sign contracts with them and have them start our tutoring program. Brittany mentioned about the parent conferences on the 16th. And then our homecoming is also during Fair Week. Homecoming 8th grade night is September the 18th for the middle school. Any questions?
Awesome.
It's a lot. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Thank you all very much.
Thank you for all you're doing.
Thank you.
Mr. Perrin?
Good evening, everyone. We have also had a good start. It's been a fast start. Honestly, as we were talking this morning, the first month of school has flown by for us. This year, actually, I guess this week, Motlow and TCAT have both started, so we've got several of our students that take advantage of dual enrolling. We have 12 students this year that are a part of the middle college program. Last year we had 10, and then Vincent Rulander graduated with that program. So we've added a few. That's been a great success. Our kids that have gone into that program really seem to like it and being pushed. We have 7 TCAT welding students this year. So that's a big jump from last year, so that's great for those students. Our student advisory boards have already met, and all of our students are excited about those and look forward to making a positive impact on our community through those. Our fall sports, of course, they're in full swing. Elena's a volleyball player. That's where they're in St. Andrews tonight. So, but I can tell a difference across the board and improvements on all of our teams, and I look forward to see how they end up in their district or region standings there. Our homecoming will be Fair Week as well. So Friday, September 19th is our homecoming game. That's versus Forest, and we look forward to seeing all of our former graduates and all of our supporters come out that night. The last bit of news I have, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but we are excited. FHS has been selected as one of the few schools to be in the Tennessee Direct Admissions Pilot Program. So this is kind of a first of its kind program where based on different eligibility, our students will be automatically accepted into Tennessee schools without even having to apply. So that is very, very big news for our Tigers. So, yeah. That's all I have.
All right, any questions for Mr. Perry? Thanks for all you're doing.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
That's what we're doing. Next on the agenda is our time for public comment. Do we have anyone request time?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll move on to our supervisors' reports. Let's see, Dr. Stiles is on the agenda tonight. Your
I'm on
friend.
the agenda, but I am turning it over to handler number 1 and handler number 2 and our friend Henry.
Awesome.
Oh, it's your
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us today. As most of you know, I'm Brittany Barnett. I'm the librarian at Ralph Askins, and this is Miss Jennifer Walker, our guidance counselor. And we want to introduce Henry to you. He's our facility dog. Henry joined Ralph Askins in April of last year and has been a most supportive companion, furriest sidekick, and best friend of everyone at Ralph Askins, kids and adults, since then, and we all love him dearly. Henry was trained and attained from a nonprofit-based program out of Nashville, Retrieving Independence. We began our journey in August of 2024 when Dr. Stiles approached me with the idea of a facility dog. We got the application turned in and the process began. We spent many months preparing for Henry. Lots of emails and Zoom meetings, in-person training, skill assessments, home visits, school visits, and much more. We worked side by side with Miss Rebecca Geisler, Director of Training Clients and Services of RI, through the process. We learned so much in a very short time. Retrieving Independence is made up of many people to help the program be successful. They have volunteer breeders, volunteer puppy raisers, and weekend furlough volunteers, as well as an extremely knowledgeable trainer. RI also has a partnership with the Tennessee Department of Corrections. RI works weekly with inmate trainers to provide a significant portion of the training throughout the 2-year process. RI believes in love, dignity, and change. The love poured into each dog, the dignity it gives the inmate trainers, and the change the dog provides the recipients, and in our case, our Ralph Askins Tigers. Henry is a facility dog, which is different from a service dog. A facility dog is trained to provide services in a professional setting. Henry is only welcome at Fayetteville City School settings. He is trained in skills and tasks that are given to his environment or clients. A facility dog plays an important role in increasing motivation, encouraging participation in certain activities, promoting the use of language, encouraging trust in a therapist or a teacher, increasing social interaction with the staff, and much more. Henry works 5 days a week at Ralph Askins, going home with me each night. He has a busy schedule that keeps him on his game. He spends most of his time in the library, giving the chance for every Tiger at Ralph Askins to see him. He also takes daily walks with Officer Darren, checking and securing our perimeter. Henry also visits classrooms, walks the halls, plays playgrounds with students at recess, rides the green bus in the afternoon with me, and extra support with Miss Jennifer for students in need. Even though Henry has only been with us a few months, it feels like he's always been at Ralph Askins. Walking him down the hallway and hearing kids call his name or wanting to give him a pet means that it's much larger than just a dog. At the end of the day, the impact of a facility dog isn't just about a wagging tail or soft fur. It's about the sense of comfort and belonging it gives to each student. They remind us that school is not just academics, but also supporting the well-being of every student, and Henry's mastered that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Henry's been a great addition.
He is a great
addition.
He's visiting everywhere.
Utilized every day. And one of the things that I've been impressed with is how much the teachers have responded. I think the teachers have responded as positively as the children, and you'd expect little children to be very excited about having a dog. But he's got an absolutely positive calming effect, and I think, just here right now, everybody can see how evident that is. Henry's a good Tiger.
And they do a great job with them too.
They do.
And he's a real dog too. When you see him out of his vest, he can get wild. Don't be fooled by how calm he is now. But he's wonderful.
So did you all have to have specific training to become the trainer, the handlers, I assume?
It was from August till April, and
Yeah.
it was intense.
Yeah,
It was a lot of training, lots of requirements we had to
that's awesome.
check off.
Well, thank you. That's, you can only imagine what, as I think about it, just what a calming effect that has to have on certain children in life situations they're facing at home and whatever, just to have that calming effect is bound to open up doors to learn. I mean, to actually now hear some academic thing that you need, concept that you need to learn, and you've got to get in the right emotional state. And I can't imagine that Henry isn't a big help in that way.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for all you do. That's awesome. That is awesome. And thanks for letting us see.
Anytime.
We've heard all about it. All right, our CFO report, Ms. Williams.
So today, the year-to-date revenue and expenditure reports through August were emailed to you, and I would just entertain any questions you may have. This is for information only.
Yeah, we appreciate those each month. And as always, board members, if you have questions or anything, she is here to address them, right? So just let her know. Committee reports, facilities and transportation.
Okay, everything is going smoothly. We have a lot of students riding the buses. We do have, all of our buses are up and in service with the exception of one. It's still got parts on order, but we anticipate we'll be able to get it back in service, but we still have 2 spares, so we're in great shape as far as transportation. We have probably the only school system in the state of Tennessee that has all of our driving spots filled, plus a spare and potentially a couple more. We've really been blessed and fortunate to have some great people want to be involved in that, and it just continues. We've got such good people. It's attracting more good people with interest. So that, you know, it's kind of taken on its own momentum, and I'm really pleased with that, because that's a hard task, driving a bus. I do it from time to time, and it can be stressful, but I enjoy it. You know, you absolutely see the fruit of your labor when you pull up and the child gets out and goes into their house safe. It's rewarding.
And the laws on that have tightened, in recent years have really tightened up on that. So we're really blessed.
The biggest part of the involvement has to do with the Department of Homeland Security, believe it or not. There's a lot of work there, and then by the time people go through all the training for it, there's just one other test that they would do to be able to drive a tractor trailer, and some of the people that drive those don't have the certifications and the CDL testing to do the bus driver. So, you know, you think we pay about $15,000 for people to drive a school bus, but if you're on a different truck, you could make potentially 6 figures. And, so it's hard to attract, but we've made our progress by utilizing teachers and people, coaches, people affiliated with the school system, and get them their license, and then they can take a supplement, drive the school bus, and then that all goes toward, for the people who've been in it a while, it goes toward their retirement if they're in the legacy retirement plan. So it's a good situation. Everybody benefits, and then we're much better off. As far as facilities, everything is in good shape. Mowing the grass has been an adventure this year with the amount of rain we've had, but that's about to slow down. Everything's in good operational working order. It looks clean. I'm pretty pleased with where we're at. As the fall starts up in earnest and the weather begins to cool, we have a lot of work orders to catch up on those. So the Deaton building it's purchased, acquired. Work on it's gone on the back burner until we can get some of the work orders taken care of that directly serve the students in the buildings. But we're thinking between fall break and Christmas, a lot of work will be done there. This is the plan right now, but everything is in good shape.
Super. And I think since our August board meeting, we had a chance to all experience the new facade and cover at at Askins, and just what a difference that made for students and families to drop off and pick up. And that was well done and so timely. Very impressed by the contractor who did that.
The organization of that project was the best that I've had involvement with at any level. It was just phenomenal. They did a great job.
I know Tigers will benefit from many, many years. That's great.
Each month I always like to give everybody an update on the FEMA project. FEMA has sent to FEMA. FEMA still has documentation. They're well past the 60-day deadline, but we're up there. We're kind of at their mercy, so we're awaiting any word.
Okay.
And I'll let everybody know as soon as we hear anything.
I'll bet you will. Eagerly anticipate
Yes.
that. That's awesome. Thanks for tracking that for us.
Yes,
all of
sir.
that. Under finance, board members, we have in the first email from Ms. Williams late last week, you would have seen a letter from the state about insurance premiums increasing 5%. And so we discussed today at the Finance Committee meeting the possibility of having the system absorb that 5% so that the employees' rates don't increase this year, which would be an ideal situation. So I would certainly make a recommendation that the system absorb that 5% health insurance premium increase for 2026.
I'll second that.
Okay. I got a motion and a second. Any discussion of that? Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Thank you very much. Insurance and policy, back in action this month.
I have a few today. On the first one, I make a motion to approve policy 5.305 on the first reading.
Okay. Got a motion and a second. Any discussion for the family and medical leave policy? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Thank you.
The next one is, I make a motion to approve policy 4.210 on the first reading.
Okay. A motion and a second. Any discussion of the policy on credit recovery? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Thank you.
I make a motion to approve policy 2.806 on the first reading.
Okay, have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any discussion about the policy on bids and quotations? All in favor? Was that, no, okay. All in favor say aye. Anyone opposed say no. Thank you.
And I make a motion to approve policy 6.312 on the first reading.
Okay, have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any discussion on the policy on the use of personal communication devices and electronic devices? Okay, all in favor say
I
aye.
have a question.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
This is
no
not like
problem.
a controversy. Is this a new policy that was given to us based on the new legislative change with?
Yeah, we have modified our old policy to come in line with the new
Gotcha.
results of the legislative session that just passed.
Okay.
It does give us a lot of liberty to make some choices. I anticipate more legislative action in the future on that, and we'll continue to adapt to make sure we're always in line.
Got it. Okay, that's it.
And while we're discussing, I really appreciate the highlighted language that changed in the revised. That's really super handy for us as we review these. So, anything else on this policy? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Great, thank you all very much. Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir. Sadly, I would like to ask that the board approve the resignation of Amanda Moses. Amanda started with me, I think, in 2001 here at City. She's a phenomenal teacher. We're going to miss her. She has an opportunity to work at Lynchburg Elementary, which is like less than a mile from her home. So I understand her decision. She came in and met with me because we've been colleagues for a long time, and she's like, everything's wonderful. I love everybody, everything. She's like, it's just going to help me in time frames in the day. And, I completely understand that, but we'll miss Amanda. So
You sure will.
if the board would please approve her resignation.
It's always a hard.
It is.
Isn't it?
Make a motion to approve.
Okay, got a motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. All right, thank you.
And that concludes my report.
Okay. Last on the agenda is, of course, as you know, throughout the school year, we take each month to honor a group of employees, and this month we have a resolution before you, a resolution of appreciation for our bus drivers. And when you think about the transportation that they provide every day we're in session, not to mention all the many extracurricular activities, I think we all understand that they have a unique opportunity, and the resolution states this, a unique opportunity to greet children and students with kindness, to provide encouragement, and to set a positive tone for those students as they begin their day. They truly are the first employees of ours who touch the lives of children each day, and they're the last employees who touch the lives of so many of our students. And so we want to honor them and for their dedication, alertness, you alluded to earlier with all the training and the professionalism of theirs. And so we would, as you see in the resolution, resolve that the Fayetteville Board of Education hereby proclaims September 11th, 2025 as Bus Driver Appreciation Day in Fayetteville City Schools, encouraging our students and staff and families to join us in recognizing and thanking them for their tireless dedication, steady hands, and kind hearts.
Make a motion to approve resolution.
All right, thank you. Got a motion
Second.
and a second? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. All right, thanks very much. The last thing I have is just a note that our next regular board meeting would be on Monday the 6th of October. Turns out that's fall break week, and so would the board be open to perhaps bumping that to October 13th, Monday the 13th, a week later? I will note that that is Columbus Day on the calendar, so we don't have to do it that day. We can do it whenever's convenient.
I don't have any plans for Columbus Day.
Okay? Ditto.
Yep.
So, all right, well then we'll plan to do that, and we'll publicize that accordingly to make sure that that notice is given to the public. And that's all we have on our agenda today. Bradford, anything from the city that we?
Believe it or not, we are still working on getting Third Avenue fixed. And I can't come soon enough because I'm up and down it quite a bit picking up. But we're hoping that it's coming sooner than later.
That group that's working out there has been very accommodating with our bus schedules, and of course FPU's been really good to try to help us try to adapt those. We're appreciative of all that, and we haven't had really any days where students were delayed getting in because of traffic or anything. So it's been, in spite of good progress on repairs and advancements in the infrastructure, it's been working nonetheless. So appreciate it.
The plan is to go in and mill from Washington all the way down and put the new pavement in. So.
Be nice.
Well, that's a big
Our new pavement can join y'all's and it's right. Smooth.
That'd be awesome. All right, thanks. If no one has any additional business, we will stand adjourned. Thank you.